Oh, we're back. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. Hello out there. We're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. We're doing eggplant runs. Made literally no progress on the last one, but that's not really within our area of expertise. We don't have any control over that. Excited nonetheless. We did propose the theory last time that perhaps the mech that the aliens drive is made out of eggplant because it's the same shade. It seems like the general consensus there is that that's not the case, but they laughed at Lamarck as well when he suggested that the way that evolution worked is that like the skills that you learned over your life were passed on through your genes to your kids. Like if you were a good like blacksmith or whatever, then your kid would naturally have an advantage towards blacksmithing. And, you know, they were right to laugh at him because it turns out that I mean, in the modern day, it makes no sense. But you got to imagine that, like, if Twitter and Facebook were around in, like, the early 1800s, there probably would have been people like, oh, you believe that Darwin stuff? Yeah, okay. Like, I'm gonna... So, now you go look at some birds on, like, a little island, and now I'm supposed to believe that, like, a bonobo is my grandpa? I don't think so. Then I just got a little bit depressed because I realized that my joke about scientific ignorance in the 1800s actually applies more in the year 2021 than it ever has before. But anyway, moving on. Moving on. Gonna take this guy. We're gonna drop him down here. And then we're just gonna do that. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Are you serious? 2 ropes for 5,000? That's merely an incredible return on our investment. You gotta be kidding me, man. 2 ropes? Now we only have 8 ropes on the second. Okay. So I can't keep that rope bit going. So what do we need on this run that we didn't get on our last run? I think it's, like, very apparent that one of the things would be actually going 110% for the Kapala. And then, on top of that, if at all possible, not being bad. I can't guarantee that, but I think it would be for the best. If we can get the Kapala and also not be bad, I like our chances. Alright, so it's our first present. If you're keeping track at home, this is the first gift we've ever gotten on the eggplant attempts. No, I don't carry turkeys. In this organization, we don't respect turkey debt. Might be part of the reason we keep dying, but I never let that stop me. And I'm spending... Hey, presents are extremely bad ROI as well. I don't buy them. I mean, I'll have to buy them at some point, but... Please don't ignore us. Have mercy, you know, I'm trying to strike a balance between YouTube and Twitch. Here's the way I'm thinking about it now. You go off on a little bit of a dialogue tangent. You check in every single floor with Twitch chat just to make sure you're not leaving something behind that's very important. And then if you ever get stuck for dialogue, you start fishing for questions from the chat, you know? You start going like, hey everybody, what's your opinion on profiteroles? And then, you know, you can spin that out into like 45 minutes of content pretty easily, and you just do that like 4 times and your workday's done. Pretty easy. They suck. I'll say, I've never, and I hate, just in the current era of the internet, I just hate saying the word cream, unless it's a reference to the Wu-Tang Clan, but, you know, it's just not a word you want to say if you have a choice on Twitch. But, you know, Kate's been buying a lot of these cream puffs. I don't know if they fit the traditional definition of a profiterole. I am not, and I swear to you I'm not phrasing it this way on purpose. I've never been a fan of cream-based anything, really. I don't put cream in my coffee. You know, it took me a long time to even eat, like, sour cream. I do like cream cheese. I like sour cream now, but, you know, it took a bit. But these cream puffs are really good. You know what, actually? So I was kind of grossed out by, like, dairy cream. Then it's so weird, like I'm like a 5-year-old kid. Like the way that I started eating it without being grossed out by it was the fact that I was just like, wait a minute. This is just like ice cream, but not frozen. And as soon as I thought about it like that, I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. Oh, I didn't ring the bell. I didn't ring the bell. It's like Go-Gurt, but to stay, you know? I'm not a big yogurt guy either. Which is weird, because I actually... Ooh, this bad, this bad. I actually quite like Skier. And I'm not talking about the guy in Escape from Tarkov who sells you cheap bicycle helmets. But not much of a yogurt guy. Couldn't tell you why. Okay, this is definitely a black market run. Do Canadians spell it yogurt? No, this is one of, and it's confusing, don't get me wrong. This is one of the things where we spell it the American way. I hope that at least got the turkey. I'm gonna get him, dude. Dude, he's toasted. He doesn't even know it yet, but he's toasted. Whatever, take your time. Don't crush the turkey! Oh, okay. I mean, that's one way to do it, man. We spell it Y-O-G-U-R-T. Yogurt. That's how we spell it. But we do take the British approach with a lot of spelling in Canada. No doubt about that. We don't put an H in there. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We've still got 6 bombs, thankfully. That was really bad. But once I committed, there was no way I was going back on it. Like that Fleetwood Mac song. Been down 1 time. Been down 2 times. Ooh, better go back again. Because they're due at that point. Like, hey, Mick Fleetwood, you only lose when you sell, buddy. You gotta go back, otherwise that's when you actually lose, dummy. They don't think it be like it is, but it do, buddy. Okay. Okay. No, we're not doing investment talk, because people are just gonna be mad at me because I'm the greatest investor of all time. Maybe, like, kind of like Warren Buffett and Peter Lynch combined. I don't want to give people, like, more of a reason to be mad. This is a true story, okay? Like, okay, so fine, we'll do a little investment talk. If it'll make you happy, it can't be that bad. Frick! Not so good at the bomb cooking today. So literally, like, on Saturday night before bed, you know, Bitcoin has been having, like, an insane run, right? Saturday night before bed, I was like, you know what? I just got, like, a hunch that, like, Ethereum is gonna have, like, a good period. Saturday night, like, 9 p.m. Pacific, I bought some Ethereum. Woke up in the morning, it was up, like, 46%. It's like I literally just had, like, the greatest, like, 1 in a million hunch you could ever have in your entire life. Anyway, so I have now, I'm pivoting. This will no longer be a video game channel. This will be crypto talk. I'm changing my name from, well, my alias from Northern Lion into the HODL Lord. And I'm going to start using phrases like paper hands, diamond hands, etc., etc. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna start talking about, oh, Ponky boys, when Ethereum hits 1400, we're all going on yachts in Croatia. See you at the yacht party, bro. And I'm not even gonna worry about whether this like reinforces any kind of like potential for like gambling addiction, or whether at this point it's even an investment, or if it's just like, you know, glorified sports betting. Instead, we're just gonna pong up. I'm kidding, of course, but anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna become one of those, like, and if you're a crypto guy, you know, don't take offense to it. Just give me a Bitcoin, and we'll call it even. But I'm gonna become one of those crypto guys who starts dressing like the Matrix, even though it's like 2020. I'm gonna start wearing those like tiny sunglasses and like a long leather trench coat. I think it's gonna be pretty sick. What if I just showed up for his stream one day and I was dressed like Neo from the Matrix Revolutions? Like the long trench coat and then the weird tiny glasses. Sorry, that's what cursed our last run. I gotta ring the bell. Anyway, the thing is, so I'm up like 40% or whatever on the Ethereum. In all likelihood, like, don't be like, hey, great job, because I'm just gonna forget I own it. And then one day I'll remember, and it'll be worth like 1/10 as much as I paid for it. And then like, eventually it'll go up to like 5 times what I paid for it, but I'll forget that I own it. And then I'll remember when it's like 1/5 of what I paid for it, and it's gonna be like one of those cycles. So like, that's pretty much what it's gonna be like, in my opinion. Sell now? Well, come on, man, are you crazy? I'm the HODL Lord. I can't sell. It's going to the moon, dude! It's going to outer space. Sell now with a 40% profit? Like, what are you, 100 years old? $40%? That's nothing, man. We're talking 4 million%. That's what I'm talking about. I've been taking some very dumb damage. I'm mostly, well, no, I'm not mostly joking. I'm literally 100% joking, but... Okay, hold on. It's a Torquay. Did you buy a substantial amount? No, like most people, I bought like a very limited amount, and then when it went up like, you know, as much as it did, you know, exclusively started talking like a cigar guy. You know what I mean? Start posting like spreadsheets and graphs and stuff. You own like 0.1 Ethereum. Stonks. Who took my cigars? They don't look like little pieces of shit or nothing. Sorry, the other thing is I'm gonna swear less on Twitch. I'm gonna become a family-friendly channel, despite also making jokes that nobody under the age of like minimum 24 like really even could understand the punchlines for, because they're all references to dated media. If you want swears, like go watch Dexter, you know? There's a character in that show I think you'll very much relate to. We're more of a family-friendly show, like Zaboomafoo. Did they have Zaboomafoo in America? Yes? Kratz Creatures? Dude, that's a name I've not heard for a long time. How sick is Sesame Street, by the way? Like, that show was old when I was a baby, and it's still going and teaching kids, like, how to count and stuff like that. That's sweet. Sesame Street's pretty cool. They did not swear on Zaboomafoo. It's a show about, like, it's like the crocodile hunter for kids. He did not... Ah! Okay, keep it going. Keep it going. They did not swear on Zaboomafoo. Okay. Spelunky runs have not gone according to Pog today. But that's all about the change right here. I promise you that. What was your favorite kids show growing up? Like, was there a show you just pogged out of your gourd for? I don't remember, really. I processed that all in my head, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna get killed here. And then, wouldn't you know it? Let's look for a skeleton key, at least. But, like, I remember what I pogged up for when I was, like, 12. Like, I would skip anything to watch the new episode of Dragon Ball Z, which is insane, because what I thought were new episodes of Dragon Ball Z were minimum 10 to 15 years old at the time they were airing. But I was, like, my stupid, like, 12-year-old brain really thought, like, oh, they're, like, animating the episode in Japan this week. I can't wait to see what they do with Frieza. You know, like, I don't remember when I was younger than that, though. Like, I don't remember what shows I went crazy for when I was a kid. Like, my mom has been telling me that when I was a kid, I used to watch Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, like, 10 times a day. It's amazing how much of your life you live before you start to form memories. Like, apparently, like, Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 might be my most viewed movie of all time. I have almost no memory of Ghostbusters 2. I know there's Vigo the Conqueror. I know that the river runs full of pink slime and stuff like that, but I have very little, you know, other memories of Ghostbusters 2, despite apparently having seen it so much. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember when I was younger, though. You know what's funny? Dude, I was really... Actually, I do remember when I was like 5 or 6, I was really into 2 shows on TV. One of them was, The Adventures of Lois and Clark, starring Dean Cain as Superman and Terry Hatcher as Lois Lane. And then one of them was Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like, I don't know if I was, like, the only kid who was, like, 5 years old and was like, I can't wait to see the new adventures of the Starship Enterprise. But I was pogged up for Star Trek. Maybe it's like my subconscious brain knew. Maybe. Let's not buy the compass yet. We might have an altar here. My subconscious brain knew that Patrick Stewart was gonna be my style icon. No, I was like, I guess we're not gonna get the present, because there's no altar. I was a little too old for, Arthur, which is to say, I was probably in the right age, but, like, felt like I was too old to watch Arthur. I was like, I don't want to watch kids shows like Arthur. I want to watch content for grown-ups like Wishbone. The show where the greatest works of literature are acted out by a little dog. Okay, can I just, like... I got 28 bombs. I will blow up this turkey. I'm not afraid. I went from watching Treehouse TV to Frasier overnight. Dude, I honestly, and I think there's something to this, okay? You may not agree with me, and that's fine. I'm used to it. But time will tell, and you will be ashamed of your words and your deeds. I honestly think part of the reason I have boomer taste in TV is because, and I guess everybody's probably that's watching this is in a similar group right now, but, you know, when we grew up, it was in the era where screens were not as prevalent, right? You would have one TV, so, like, when you came home from school, you could watch whatever you want, so you'd watch, like, The Simpsons or Arthur or whatever, but then after supper time, you know, when mom or dad or grandpa or grandma takes control of the TV, like, that's where your interests as a child no longer take precedent. So that's why I watched, like, from the age of, like, 5 onwards, watched a lot of Jeopardy, watched a lot of, you know, Seinfeld, obviously, watched some Friends, watched some Frasier. I've probably watched every freaking episode. Gotta ring the bell, by the way. Watched every freaking episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, like the night it aired. I would actually be like stoked to come home from school. I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to see what Deborah nags Raymond for on this episode. Like, and yeah, combine that with like the fact that we only had like, until my grandparents got satellite TV when I was like maybe 11. But prior to the age of 11, there were only like, you know, 4 channels you'd watch. There was like CBC Global, CTV, and like maybe you'd get like the American affiliate for like CBS. And that's it. You're stuck with it. Alright, this run so far has legs. We'll see if it knows how to use them. Did you have Omni? When like me and my parents, I say me and my parents, but it's my parents really. When my parents moved us out of my grandparents' duplex, we got the Omni channel, which is, all I remember about it is like something, it's like, you're wild and free, you're watching Omni TV. This is like a jingle that makes no sense. Like, I don't even really understand why a television network needs a jingle to begin with. But, we also got ITV, but not like the British version. It's like a Newfoundland network that instead of playing commercials, would play like 2-minute versions of popular music videos. So it would always do the thing where like, that now we got our mojo back. It would always do the thing where like, and I'm assuming very few people in chat know what ITV is, unless you're from the same era and also grew up in particular parts of Canada. But, you know, maybe like a song that was popular at the time was like, you know, Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. They would play the music video instead of an ad. But then they didn't have time to play the whole music video, so they would always start it at like the first chorus, and then they would end it before the song was even over. It was a very weird energy, but I guess at the end of the day, it's, you know, better than watching commercials all the time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. This run's got a shot. Disney... Yeah, you're right. Disney Channel did do something like that. Because that's where I fell in love with NSYNC. In between... Oh, okay, hold on. We got no paste, and we got no boots, and we got no talent. So this is gonna be hard. But in between shows, they played like the music video for Want You Back by NSYNC. You're all I ever wanted, baby, you're all I ever needed, yeah. And I was like, yo, this goes hard. This is amazing. And that is, to this day, the reason why I own that NSYNC album instead of the NSYNC album that has Bye 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 and It's Gonna Be Me. Which I can't even... It sounds like it's wrong when you say it like that. Because it's gonna be me. I owned a lot of garbage. And actually, you know, NSYNC, let's not go that far. Let's not call it garbage, right? As far as 90s boy band stuff goes, that was like the cream of the crop. Along with the Backstreet Boys. But I remember my mom telling me that later that she was embarrassed to buy this for me. But I own the debut self-titled album from this awful, awful Irish girl group that was clearly just a cynical Spice Girls fast follow called B***Witched. So it was like Bewitched, but instead of being spelled like bewitched, it was with an asterisk. The asterisk must have been because they sucked really bad. And I bought it because they had this single called C'est La Vie that I was like, it's so good. Like, it goes pretty hard, too. Maybe not quite as hard as NSYNC, but like, say you will, say you won't, say you'll do what I don't, say you will, say to me. Everybody now, say la vie. You know, it's... And it even is so, like, the 90s and the early 2000s are so fucked up. Like, they're from Ireland, right? So they had, like, a weird little, like, I don't know, like a Gaelic sort of flute solo in the middle where they do, like a Celtic dance or something. It's so weird. My paste! Like, in the middle of the song, it just goes like... Well, that's yakety sax, but you get the idea. And all the songs were so horny, right? I said, hey, boy, sitting in the tree. Mommy always says you want to come for tea. Don't be shy, straighten up your tie, get down from your treehouse sitting in the sky. I want to know what's good for you. Is it big in there? Is there room for two? I've got a house with the windows and doors. I'll show you mine, you show me yours. Gotta let me in. Hey. How do I know this, but I don't know what, like, a physicist does. I'm the wolf today. Hey, I'll huff, I'll puff, I'll huff, I'll puff, I'll blow you. And then it's like they say away. But away kind of segues into say you will, say you won't, like into the chorus. Like it's, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I can't imagine my mom going into the HMV to buy that for me. God bless her. The official video of that song is 29 million views. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you, people were into a lot of garbage back then. I was into a lot of garbage back then. No doubt about it. You're figuring things out when you're a kid, right? Like, you're like, the cycle of my music tastes. Okay, we gotta do something smarter here. The cycle of my music taste is like, you know, you listen to baby music or whatever when you're a kid. And then you get a little older. I do want the Idol if possible. Dude, like, come on, man. You listen to baby music, you listen to kid music, Sharon Lois and Bram, The Wiggles, whatever. Then you listen to, like, whatever your parents like. And, you know, that was kind of hit or miss for me. They were really into country music. Like, country was having a huge kind of moment in the 90s. Travis Tritt, Randy Jackson, Garth Brooks, etc., etc. Randy Jackson's the judge from American Idol. And then, like, they were also into, like, you know, just take it. It's fitting, but they were into, like, you know, grunge. Was the era. I don't know about this one, boys, but here we are. So, and, you know, like, also, like, Alanis popped off at the time. That's why I think I've always got a little bit of extra love for, like, Jagged Little Pill than maybe the average non-Canadian person my age. But then, you know, so you kind of just assume your parents' tastes for a while. And then when you get into your own taste for the first time, your taste is just really bad for, like, a period of time, right? Like, you got, like, a hit or miss. Oh, it's the black market. You love to see it. Like, I got into the Offspring, and then simultaneously with the Offspring, I got into, like, you know, Prozac, the weird Canadian band that had, like, admittedly one album that I'll still defend to this day. I don't think it's good, but it's kind of funny. Where, you know, Strange Disease. Then they got, like, weirdly, like, I wouldn't say they were, like, pro-abstinence, but they kind of became, like, an activist band in sort of a strange way, but, anyway, you like some stuff that's maybe good and some stuff that's maybe a little, you know, when you become an adult, you're like, actually, maybe that kind of sucked. Dude, where the heck? Is the black market? Does this make sense to you? You love to see it. Hold on, we got plenty of bombs. The only way we could screw this up is by being bad. Seems unlikely. right there. Good stuff. Good eye. Good eye. Little upset by that. Gonna be honest, a little upset by that. But yeah, you're kind of like, you know, you're figuring it out. I don't, and the thing they don't tell you, though, is that the bad stuff you like when you're a kid, because you've formed all these, like, emotional attachments to the music, you're gonna recognize as an adult that it's garbage, but you're going to feel like it's still good. Like, when I listened to the garbage that I liked when I was, like, 12, in my head, it still hits, like, the same emotional sort of, like, beats, even though while I'm listening to it, I'm like, fundamentally, this is trash. Not all of it is trash. Like, not all music you like when you're a kid is necessarily bad, but some of it will definitely be. Okay. We got so much money. This is awesome. We want a cape for sure. We got plenty of time. We want a cape. We want climbers. We want shoes. We probably want paste. You know, we already have glasses. Okay. Paste is not available, unfortunately. So we'll get bombs. Definitely, like, one more stack of ropes. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, it's okay to still like garbage music. Who cares is really what I get at, you know? Like, you're worth more than the sum total of your music, movie, and, like, manga tastes. Sort of. You know what? I'll take the chance. Just because I like you, we're gonna buy the present and we're gonna see how it goes. What we want out of this is paste. If we can get paste out of this, this is a dream come true. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe it? 300 IQ present. Get out of here. You stink. You got no talent. You also stink, and you stink, and... Okay. I didn't get the child of the forest. Frick. Go ahead, take my money. As long as that's all you're doing. Alright, whatever, dude. I don't need bombs. I got 39 bombs. That's all I need till the sun challenge, anyway. No big deal. What is this? The a-hole convention? It's a good one. I like that. I like that joke. Should do that more. Do that joke more often. Huh? Pop into the Discord call when some other people are streaming. What is this? The a-hole convention? They'll probably find that funny. High risk, low reward joke though, because if they don't find it funny, they're probably not going to be friends with me anymore. Ah! There's two of them! I'm seeing double. 4 man-eaters. Anyway, moving on here. What am I even? It's 2-4. Okay. 2-4. We got Olmec coming up next. I'm trying to recenter myself. That was just a complete fluke. We definitely do not need money. We could just leave. Do we have one altar sacrifice? I don't think we do. I mean, these aubergine attempts, not going so well so far. By the way, definitely should not have tried to jump on his head. Could have easily landed on the spikes and died. But we didn't. So I'll do it again. Bop, bop. Nope. Not interested. Altars, dude. Can I just get one wafer-thin altar, please? No? Alright, no big deal. I'll remember that, though. Any tips to get good at this game? Look, I'm not going to say that I'm the greatest player of Spelunky 2, okay? But I will say, last night, Daniel legitimately said, "Have you gotten to the cosmic ocean yet?" And I said, "Yes, 2 times." To which he replied, "F, do you have any tips for me?" And the tip that I gave him was just like, you know, it's... Should have just gone the other way, but it's okay. I was like, it's practice, really. This is the greatest run for crates of all time. I was like, it's just practice, you know? Like, the things that you do... There was a time where it was like, it was difficult just to consistently, like, get to the jungle. There was a time where, like, as soon as you get into Neo-Babylon, your brain just explodes. You're like, how am I supposed to handle, like, all this stuff simultaneously? You know what? I'm not even gonna... yeah, why not? I mean, we could always swap to the cape later if we want to. I'm just worried, does Waddler have like a 2-item maximum? Because then we'll have to reconfigure it when Excalibur becomes part of the picture. But if we die with the Ankh and then lose the jetpack in the process in respawn, we can always get the cape back from Waddler, maybe. Anyway, so you just, you know, it's practice. And then, like... You know, I thought we had no chance to get to the cosmic ocean, and then we've done it like 2 times in the past week or something like that, and we'll probably do it hopefully more consistently beyond that as well. And then I don't want to say that it was because of my words of wisdom, but little did you know, Daniel also made the cosmic ocean today. How about that? So you know, I'm not saying I'm the greatest gamer of all time, but maybe if you're saying it, do I disagree? I would say maybe no. Now this is where we blow up due to a bomb interacting with the rock, and then it becomes very humorous indeed. Very humorous indeed. Yeah, I did have almost a little bit of an aneurysm watching my man take 11 minutes to kill Hundun by doing what he called straight pipe strategies, but and his I was laughing, dude. I've been up for like a long time, but I was laughing. I thought it was very funny because he had his heart rate monitor on and he was at like 110 beats per minute the whole fight. And when he almost did it, I was like, don't stop now, you're still in the fat burning zone. But nobody else seemed to think it was as funny as I did, but I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, we're gonna get, we got bombs, but let's get you to fall in here. This is fine. Yeah, my advice, I mean, I should be charging you $10.99 for this monthly. My advice for this is practice. You can make your payment out to the world's most handsome boy, LLC. So this is just a situation where you don't get too cute with it. We screwed up a little bit. We use a bomb, make it work just fine. I saw someone say you sneak in jokes too well. Sometimes people don't notice. It's true, but I like it that way, to be honest. Like, it's in character. I prefer being the guy, and you know, it's a given that I'm hilarious, of course, but I like being the guy that doesn't necessarily leave a tell that's like, hey, did you notice that I made a good joke here? Instead, I want you to constantly be on edge. Like, I want you to be alert at all times, knowing that history's next great laugh might be just around the corner. But dude, so I was also talking to Dan about this last night. I've had this, like, you know how, like, Ebenezer Scrooge, I don't know, spoilers by the way, but in A Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by the 3 ghosts of Christmas. Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas future. Christmas yet to be. And of course the Christmas of way future. But anyway, I feel like I got visited by like the 3 ghosts of content, and I'm living in this like absurd world right now where I think I've finally, and it's been a long lesson, and this is very, very braggadocious, so I apologize, but I think I've finally realized and internalized that people watch my content because they find me amusing. You know, they find the things that I say funny. They find the words that come out of my mouth humorous, you know? And then I'm realizing, like, when I look back over the years, I'm like, why is so much of my best material locked to us playing, like, jank mini-golf games in the background, a baby trying to make his way through the basement, like a little car going around a track and stuff like that? Like, it's just, it's so weird to me that, like, they're like, yeah, I watch this guy because he makes me laugh. But also, like, because also he plays this game with a little kid in the basement. It's like, I like that unique flavor of that juxtaposition. It's like a salted caramel. It's got sweet and salty, like, simultaneously, right? So I'm honestly, I'm like having this moment of like existential crisis where I'm like, why the heck am I playing? And I'm not saying we're gonna stop playing video games, because it's like and people are probably saying this in chat. It's kind of a good way to like decouple your brain. You know, you can focus on your commentary when you're doing something in the background that you also, you know, or it's kind of like second nature at some point, right? But there is a level of me also simultaneously that I'm like, I think I've finally, like, in my head, I was so paranoid, and there has been some element of this, but relatively small. I was so paranoid when we pivoted to like a new kind of Twitch schedule that people would be like, what the hell? No bespoke Spelunky daily? I'm out, right? Instead, people are like, anytime there's content that's not just one of the same 4 games over and over and over again, people are like in the Sahara Desert of my content. They're like, hey, I really like you as a person. Thank you for finally doing something other than the same 4 games over and over. And I also, like, I think I was kind of gated into the idea that, like, well, you gotta mix in some new games. And mixing in some new games is always a pog-rich opportunity. But even like some semi like non-game related stuff, like the Sporkle and the you know, like the trolley problem and would you push the button and an AI dungeon and stuff like that, people are like, they seem way more into that sort of stuff. Partly because I'm sure it's kind of new, but also I think it plays to my strengths as a content creator a little bit more. So I'm starting to mix it up even a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like, really, I might just be going through, like, I don't know, like hopefully a quarter-life crisis. We're leaving that shotgun back there, but I'm having this moment of absurd. I'm having like that, and don't, because the way that I'm gonna phrase this is overly dramatic. But in my head, I'm like, I've wasted my life. All of my great humor, for some reason, also has me driving a motorcycle around a track for no reason in the background. But that's not really what it's like, but I definitely, like, moving forward, I'm like, dude, I feel like way more free right now to approach this sort of, to make more content that kind of plays to the strengths, if that makes sense. That's the way I look at it. Okay, hold on. We gotta find a way to get... Oh, wait, we need an altar, dude. We're trying to do aubergine attempts again. That sucked. Anyway, I can't look at what you're saying. So if you agree, Pog. If you don't agree, anti-Pog, I guess. But I gotta focus on this gaming right now. Sorry. No altar, dude. No altar. I mean, I guess there's still a chance we could get an altar. We definitely could do the Onk skip this time, so... Come on, man. Okay, this is a 2-bomb situation. No doubt about it. Oh god, I feel so bad. It stuck him right on the right on the forehead. You can't carry presents, right? Like, I know I asked this earlier, but this is a great chance for chat to flex its value. Yeah, first off, I can't carry Excalibur and a present unless we have a hired help, but you definitely can't carry. I guess we could kill the turtle with the whips and bombs, but anyway. Yeah, you can't hold presents. Okay. Toxel, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. It's true, hired help does pop out of the fish. I mean, if this merely ends up being a pogged up cosmic ocean run, I guess I could sleep soundly at night, temporarily. So just don't, well, I'm like, dude, honestly, if we end up... I'm gonna bomb my way through. If we end up attempting to do the Ankh skip, then we have no reason not to take the jetpack, but we probably still would just drop the jetpack off, like, at the door near the top. Okay, like, I think we would drop Excalibur off, like, here, blow this up, and drop the jetpack off here. Yeah. I mean, I could... You know what? I'm thinking. The thing I don't want to have happen is I don't want to have the jetpack explode. But I think you're probably right, now that I think about it. I think the jetpack probably does help on the skip. And if it goes wrong and we blow up, that's fine. We'll come back to life and we'll get the cape on Waddler. The cape on Waddler. 5-star restaurant.
Yep.
Alright, because looking at chat here would be cheating. And I'm an honorable gamer. I'm not like other gamers. I'm a cool gamer. There is a fringe, as Malf would say, a canopy. Should probably just, like, kill that guy. Oh, he's gonna die to the lava to begin with. Okay, so just, you know, it's not a whole bunch of time here, so, you know, just don't take freaking forever or whatever, but probably this is overkill, and I choose to live with that. We got plenty of bombs. Feel like we absolutely should have bombed out this little part of the fringe here. Okay, so instead, you know what? I'm a man unburdened by idols. This is still makeable. You just gotta be smart. I swear to you, I'm out of fuel. I'm out of fuel! I needed to recharge instead of using my, instead of using all my gas. Alright. It's alright. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm very glad we brought the cape down to Waddler. Hello. Goodbye. This is still like a very doable run. Low key, this is actually like one of the most dangerous floors. Donkey, 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 donkey. Great music on this level too. You know. Oh! I lived. Sorry, that was really loud. Apologies, ear users. Whoops. I really thought everything just went up in smoke there, though. Let's just head down, man. Applied directly to forehead. I think we should be good here. I'm trying to do Like, what would I be saying right now in a YouTube run? I would be saying, what does this run need? Well, ropes definitely seems like a fair assessment. The cape that we're going to grab from the ice caves. Let's just be safe here. And the Kapala. Kapala's not too far away. You know, we need one sacrifice. Worst case scenario, that's coming on Neo Babylon. We always let it bounce. Smiling Gold Bat. SGB. Summer Games. Busted. Now, was there a Monty perchance? Because we are not killing it on HP. Did I already drop Monty off? I'm just going to think in my head that I already dropped Monty off. Yes, okay, good. Alright, this would be a great floor to have a shop with a present. And also a real altar. Real altars of the ice caves. Jay, are you here? I trust your opinion on reality TV. Chad never allows me to watch reality TV. They just tell me to watch animes with 25,000 episodes. And they're like, it's okay, you can skip the first 1,000. For a trash TV connoisseur, is the Real Housewives of X worth watching? I don't like obviously manufactured drama. I like drama that's manufactured but in secret. Oh, good. You know, I think I'll probably just come in here for a second. There's too much high-pitched screaming. Okay. I take your advice as gospel. The admins say it has... If a member of Twitch staff says something is too much screaming, I know it's definitely gonna be a little much by my normie standards. Because this whole website, this is like the loudest website on the internet. Okay. What the... Dude, just stop exploding, okay? I don't do wet fur. It's a waste of everybody's time. Mostly mine. It's not even good. No more scamming spelunkers into thinking it's worth going to wet fur. How's the baby? Dude, we got the best baby. The baby fell asleep around 10. I woke her up. That's a miracle, dude. I woke her up at 8:30. I, like, genuinely, I mean, it's kind of, like, humorous as well. But it's like, baby, come on. Like, I gotta feed you so that I can get on with my day. A little scary there. Oh. Dude, Monty. Do babies sleep more when it's cold outside? Dude, honestly, that's... Don't give that gold away in Twitch chat. That could be the kind of thing that you could get, like, you could get, like, government funding. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. Ghost is here. It's not worth it. We simmer. On those, we simmer. Simmer strats. Are you kidding me? What? Dude. Dude, come on. Dude! And then there's a rock over here! That's not even a force field. This thing's just like... Hey! Yo! Okay, okay. Hold on. Dude, this is terrible. Going up. I would describe myself as modestly upset by this turn of events. Are the force fields broken? Like, what's... What's going on? You know, you had like eons to just explode before I got here. They just added Gucci items to Pokemon Go. Yo! Let's go. Finally. Gonna get some drip for my Drowsy. Thank God we had so many bombs, man, because this is like... This is a bit of a cluster. I actually... So I haven't played Pokemon Go in a long time. The reason I stopped is really, like... When we moved, we got really busy. That was, like, last October. I was playing a lot of Pokemon Go before that. I almost played it, because Kate's been playing a bunch. Simvicta has been trying to get me to do these raids. False Capola. So I went to tap on the Pokemon Go icon to replay it, and then I realized I had actually uninstalled it, so I had more space for baby photos. And just that small barrier to entry was enough for me to be like, you know what, maybe not today, maybe next time. But they're gonna get me back. I know they're gonna get me back. At some point. This is Ushabti floor, so we just gotta be a little aware. Ah, Lamasu. He's big, he scream. I didn't say his name, but I bet I know who popped into your head. Ushabti. Smiling gold bat. I'm ready. I think I speak for everybody when I say Monka? Smiling gold bat. Smiling gold bat. Gold bat, not smiling. Smiling gold, not bat. So much gold. Smiling gold bat, let's go. Okay. Dude, this is the scariest room of all. In all of Spelunky 2, no room sends a chill up my spine like this one. It's like so perfectly designed to just give you just enough time to know you're gonna get smushed before you get smushed. I hate it, but I also love it. Crazy how that works, man. Okay, are you safe here? Yes. All right. Did we might get an Uba here. We might get an Uba. This is an Uba possibility. Hello, Madam Tusk. No Uba, because I only got 2 of them. Freck. Okay, 12 HP, lovely. But it would be nice to get to the Royale. And the other thing I was telling Dan, I don't know if he... Sometimes I think I acknowledge with Daniel that like he's not a dumb individual, but I think he just chooses to stop listening if you... Like, I know if I send Dan a message that's like longer than... I don't know. If it's longer than like 2 sentences, he's just gonna read the first sentence and the last sentence. So you know, if I send him like an essay length and then I expect him to read it all, it's kind of like it's on me, right? Whoa, that's weird. It didn't get crushed. Wait a minute, I don't even think I want to go this way. That's weird. This is not my ideal world here. Hold on. But anyway, I was telling him, like, I honestly think the secret to me getting to the Cosmic Ocean way more than I used to, well, which is to say at all, is the fact that the Pleasure Palace is just, like, overpowered. Still chilling. Still chilling. You know me. Love to chill. Like, the Pleasure Palace is so strong. It's pretty... If you don't have the Kapala, it's more or less a guaranteed Kapala. Is minimum 6 HP. It's also maximum 6 HP, unless, again, you know, you have the Kapala, and then you can use the... Or then you can get the Royal Jelly, but you get a minimum 8? Oh, Royal Jelly 6, not 4. You're right. I didn't want to kill him, I just wanted to get enough blood. Alright. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess we will not be doing eggplant runs. I want your blood. I want your blood, please. I want your blood if it's free. Alright. We've made it to the sunken city. Bothers me that Dan calls Qilin or Qilin Targaryens because it is not a dragon. I mean, you got a point, but you also gotta, like, you know. Trust me, you're preaching to the choir. Dan is like, you have to be like AI driven when you talk to Dan, if that makes sense. Because he doesn't call things what they're called. He calls them things that are, I would say, on average, not at all related to what they're actually named. Dude, no sun challenge on this floor? No sun challenge on this floor. Yeah, also, I don't know why it's constantly Game of Thrones references. Guess we will not be getting the Royal Jelly. Like, Game of Thrones hasn't been on the air for, like, more than a full year at this point. It's always Game of Thrones. I don't know. Yeah, at least if he could pivot to references to The Office, because I know he just finished The Office. Like, in its own weird way, despite the show being older, it's almost, like, more contemporary. Mommy? Yeah, why is I don't even understand, why does he call the ghost the Mars Volta? Like, I think he explained it once, but I still do not understand in the slightest. Is it because the lead singer of the Mars Volta goes like, oh, and the ghost could do that but doesn't, chooses not to? Oh, it's because the ghost shows up in a time frame. Okay, yeah, no, I'm following you. The ghost shows up in a time frame, much like 30 Seconds to Mars. 30 Seconds to Mars Volta, just Mars Volta. He also calls the clocks in chess Mars Volta. Okay, well, you know. Alright, so you know the secret here. You can't use a bomb here! How the heck do you get out of here then? Okay, hold on. I got plans. It's actually fine. But she teleports, dude. Will she forgive me? Oh, frick. Let me out, let me out, let me out! What the heck do you do? Bomb, but bomb when? I'm trying to bomb before I get hit. Let's go! Screw you! Thank you, chat. Without YouTube, don't be mad at chat. Without chat, there's no way we're making it out of that one. Don't be mad at chat. You are chat. You just don't realize it yet. There's a 100% lethality rate to that one. If we don't have any support. Oh. Alright, but she might come back for us on this next floor, right? She might come back for us on this next floor. And we didn't get the extra bombs from doing the sun challenge, which is anti-pog. Whoa! Didn't see you there. Dude, look at this. Look. Oh! Poggy Froggy. Beauty. Beautiful. Beautiful performance. Tons of HP. What's one more, though? Why shouldn't I have it? Why shouldn't I have it? By the way, I saw both Jay and Wavy here earlier. I loved your Spelunky 2 clip where you guys were playing co-op, but you didn't have the Tablet of Destiny. And you just, like, chose one randomly, and then it ended up being the correct one. It's like one of the most pog-rich clips I've ever seen. It was like a 2 in 100 chance, because there were 2 of you. Truly incredible. Yo, Bear, what's up? How is AI Dungeon? Oh, baby. You ready to see the Cosmic Ocean for the first time? I was pogged out of my gourd. It's a great experience. Why, like, what's your brain thinking when you make that jump, you know? I don't love my odds against Hundun, just because like, I think I'm kind of bad at the Hundun fight, but that hasn't stopped some people. You gotta watch out. I go in the pipes accidentally all the time, too. Okay, good stuff. Got him at least twice. Beauty shot, beauty shot. Head 1, deceased. Ooh. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen. See, you know, it doesn't need to take 11 minutes. You can just, be good. 2 quick ones and, bop bop. I'll do it again. Oops, no look. Straight into the eyeball. Oh! Now we're talking. Alright, now, sorry, Malf, I might be 4 hours late for the NLSS today. Dip my toes in the cosmic ocean for only the 3rd time. Oh, well, we broke 1. That's 2, I hope. That's 3. Jelly! Okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be a heavy, heavy whip section. Oh, no. Why even risk it, right? Like, we got an endlessly falling parachute, like the link to a Twitch clip. Twitch.tv/clip/endlessly falling parachute. Okay, probably try not to go to the right side of the screen anytime soon. hope that was 2, but I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I have a mentality problem here. Like, I just don't believe that I'm gonna succeed. And as a result, I feel like that impedes my ability to succeed. So you know what? Let's... Well, when you're right, you're right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you did enjoy the episode on YouTube, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And come watch us on Twitch, twitch.tv/northernlion. We're live every Sunday to Friday. Every day but Saturday from 11 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. See you next time. /marker. Spelunky 2. Spelunky Run 2.